this is going to be very interesting. Harujun obviously knows the game.
Yes, for sure.
He knows all the new stuff. He knows a lot of the old stuff.
Yes.
Flash definitely will try to rely on his MA ability.
That's of course, right? His like natural fundamentals.
Yeah.
Right.
He definitely does not like keep up with all the new content that comes with the game, but he's just very, very solid.
Yeah, right. Solid fundies. Like if he sees a crossover, he knows he can do it. No issues.
I'm hearing some Paranoia Revolution.
All right, which is familiar. So
this is a chart that Flash played a lot. He played it.
The ESP.
Yes,
he
was the one who grinded it for Champions
KC,
League.
Right? Oh, Champs League. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a KC qualifier like a few years ago, but Champs League too. Dang.
He's gotten this down to like tens of perfects.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Tens. Okay. Nice. Is it the ESP or CSP?
I would hope it's the ESP because it's one that Flash knows very well.
Yeah.
Like this is obviously one that Harujun also would be very good at. It's like in his ballpark.
Of course. Yes.
Like, but Flash is hoping to like, you know, both his familiarity and his like,
and just his form, his foot speed, exactly.
Yeah. This chart, I think, really comes down to that one slowdown.
Oh yeah, right.
Like
especially like the awkward, like twisty part that
like
you have to start on the opposite foot.
People either double step the first two notes or they start crossed over.
Yeah, right. You kind of like do a reverse foot switch.
Oh, but there's actually no.
Oh, okay. False alarm. False alarm. Okay.
Looks like it's DIGITALIZER.
Which is probably a harder
chart.
18.
It's hard. Yeah. And we can see it's Harujun's pick.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even looking at the draw, I actually don't think Flash will know tri-perfect number, especially the DSP.
Ooh, yeah, the DSP. Right. If he knew anything, it would have been the ESP.
Yeah. Flash probably very solid on King. Very straightforward.
Yes.
You just kind of play it. DIGITALIZER is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. This is definitely a test of Flash's fundies, right? Is he going to like quickly adapt to all those crossovers that this song's going to throw at them?
I think the crossovers will be okay. The hard part will be the shock arrows because they're interspersed.
Very solid on the crossovers.
Yeah.
The tricky thing about those shock arrows is sometimes they put you in a position where you're not too sure if you're going to step on that up arrow that follows with your left or right foot. I think this part, like, I don't think everything perfectly resolves here with the shocks.
All right. Harujun up by 15, even though both players I think only have one grade apiece. So that MA really holding up for Harujun.
Oh, this part I know doesn't resolve. This part right here. Oh, and yeah, Flash got a little bit mixed up there, but he hung on to his combo.
I'm pretty confident that this is probably Flash's sight read.
Yeah.
Which is like wild to say, especially considering how close this match is.
Exactly. I mean, he was executing those crossovers pretty solidly.
Yeah.
June too, of course.
Yeah, but June just knows the chart. And again, it is June's pick.
Beautiful crossovers. That was a foot switch. Great execution on both of them right there.
Harujun still hasn't even dropped a note. And I think he's probably still only on one grade. I haven't been paying attention.
Yep, he's dealing that lead with about 40, 50, 80, 100 points.
Oh, there, it picks him a couple grades right there.
Oh, that's definitely a part you have to know in advance.
Yeah, exactly. I think Flash was probably like relegating himself. But he's really tired. I think the next song's not too bad, but he's feeling it. But like, look how many grades he got. He got 4 grades.
4 grades, right? Like
on a sight read.
Yeah,
very solid.
impressive.
Like the perfect count, could be better.
Yeah,
but it's a sight read.
Exactly.
He doesn't know the chart. He doesn't know the crossovers turns.
Yeah, Ace 3, 18s definitely got hands, right?
Like,
it's like a whole new, different like charting meta. Very different from what they used to do.
It's like you can't really expect a sight read. Also, egoism coming up again in the draw.
I know. Okay. We're trying to appeal to Christopher Life in the audience over there.
Right? Yeah.
He must be so disappointed. No one's playing his favorite song.
It's like Flash also vetoing another 17 that he definitely does not know.
Oh yeah, come to MIDI, of course.
And Harujun vetoing a 17 that Flash definitely does know.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
A straightforward, easy one too, right? He doesn't want to keep it that even.
Yeah.
We've got King coming up here. Like a pretty bit of a stamina draining 16.
Yeah,
got some tricky crossovers. Those are like the most notable like PFC like herders, etc.
But it being a 16 is definitely lower density. Definitely up both players' alleys. Like they should be totally fine in the stamina department.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really going to come down to, I think, MA on this one.
Yep. I want to see an STP on a 16. I hope we get that right now.
Yeah.
I wonder, are we going to put this on mirror? I prefer to play this on mirror.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I also play this one on mirror.
Yes, because it's got Skippy Paps on the up arrow as an up arrow crossover.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't like up arrow crossovers, you prefer down arrows, then mirror is the way to go.
Yep.
Second stage.
All right, here we go. This is potentially Flash's tournament song.
Yep.
While that, like a year ago, this was grand finals, and now it's losers final.
Yeah.
Oh, great, Harujun. Yes, yes. Arjun's got it on mirror. Just a great optimization, right? Like players, even like Chris, will play songs on mirror just because you're slightly stronger at one kind of crossover or the other.
Definitely doesn't change the difficulty. It's just definitely personal preference at this point. Harujun's PB is a 5 perfect PFC.
Oh, did you see what was Flash's PB?
Flash's was a fail. It's like it's one that he just didn't play through.
Yeah. And then he struggled with the crossovers there, right?
Yeah.
He double stepped into them. It was one of those setups where you kind of have to follow the 8th notes, otherwise you just get trapped.
Yeah. Harujun with a very, very strong PFC. Up by only two. Only two.
Only 2, right? Flash has a grade on him.
Yeah.
So he's really still got the solid MA. Right, just when the song throws a trick at you, he might mess up, but otherwise, he's cruising through with the white combo.
This chart doesn't have too much ramping difficulty. It's pretty much very similar throughout.
Yep. This part is where we're going to see our little Skippy Paps.
Yep.
Oh, and Flash knew about them. And then June actually
got a miss there. And Flash, like, you know, MFCing it. And it's exactly tied. It's exactly tied. Woo! Oh, man, I don't know who's going to take this one.
It is, yeah, it's so close right now. Yeah. June, I think I can't tell.
It's going to just let the evaluation screen.
The tragic part is someone gets a perfect here.
I think June is up by 1. Woo! He is up by 1. He did get it. Woo! Oh my God! 7.
Oh, 5.
Look at that.
5 and a miss. 5 and a miss.
Look at that. Look at those perfect
counts. And then
counts.
7 and a great.
Yeah. That ties his perfect count for his PB, but that miss almost cost him.
Yeah.
Almost cost him.
Right, Flash kept it so ridiculously close right here,
Flash
and that is Flash's game.
Flash picked up 1 or 2 right at the end, and that's it.
He was so close to bringing it back to a tiebreak, getting his revenge on last year's grand finals.
Yeah, when the margins are literally only like SDPs, like
I know. It's like how do you beat that? An SDP like feels good already, but then it's like, oh, it's not a good enough SDP. You missed it by 2 still.
Yeah, that knocks Flash out of the tournament.
Yep.
He gets 4th place.
Yes. Congrats to Flash. Right, this was a hard tournament with so many upsets. 4th place is definitely nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out, go watch the VOD later, because I feel like on those Skippy Pap crossovers, June side switched them.
That's actually a very common tech I've seen him doing actually recently.
Yeah. And so if you want to see some really fancy advanced tech, go back and watch him do those crossovers.
Yeah.
All right, GG Flash.